Shadowlight Bridge Burners. Today I'm going to take you guys through my daily stretching routine. Oh shit. Alright, well, better hurry up. Alright, well, I start with a neck, up, down, left, right, half moon, and then full moon. Everyone says don't go all the way back. Whatever, fuck them. Do what you want. And I go the other way, and then do small shoulder circles backwards, and then I do them forwards. Then I do small arm circles backwards and then forwards after. And I do large arm circles backwards and then same shit forward. I'm sorry I have the folded shit on my couch in the camera rig. I only notice it after. I feel like a fucking animal. Sorry guys, I know I'm a disgusting person. Arm stretchy thing there, and the other side. Not for too long, just to pull it a little bit. You can do all these for longer, or you can do other ones, or you can do different ones, or you can do nothing at all. But since I started stretching, I've been doing it, I learned all these stretches years ago, but I've been doing it, once or twice a day. Minimum once, hopefully optimum is twice, but I've been doing it for about 7 months, and I feel a lot better. Everything's better. I have really bad wrists because I've fallen on them for 20 years of skateboarding. So I have tons of hairline fractures everywhere. So it really hurts to do that. Like if you get your hands wet and you wring them out, like that really hurts me. So I make a point of stretching them every day, and it loosens them up and it helps a lot. More shaky shit. And to stretch the elbows, I'm doing circles one way and then circles the other way, then circles the same way. And I sped this up a bit. Looks really gay, but whatever. Just doing hip rotations, loosen everything up. I've never been flexible, and it helps to be flexible. Helps me for everything. Helps me for skateboarding a lot too. So I hold it 5 breaths, and I keep my my left foot flat. And the next time I do it, see, I point the toe up in the air, and I try to touch the calf of my left leg to the ground. It's hard to be flexible, guys. So I'm not flexible at all. But don't beat yourself up if you try these and you can't get this far down. You can put your hands on the ground also. It's a little bit easier. I reach forward because it helps. It stretches my arms at the same time. So get 2 birds stoned at once. Now I get into this little, I don't know what the word is for this, and I go down. And I do it 4 or 5 times. I inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. And these are all like pelvis stretches, which are pretty important, and they stretch the back of your legs too. And those are the places that get hurt. Like when you're sitting in the car and shit, and all of a sudden you just get a cramp in the back of your leg, your hamstring. Well, all this shit helps. I'm not doing the splits here, by the way. I'm just doing like a V sit, but it looks like I'm doing the splits. God, I wish I could. I wish I could flare my tricks out when I skateboard. So again, I hold it for 5 breaths. Same thing there. Now the quadriceps. Yeah, that's what they're called, right? And if you lose balance, just grab the bookshelf. And now I'm pressing the top of my foot against the ground and I'm holding it. This stretches the front of your shin muscle, whatever it's called, I don't know. And the last stretch is for my ankles. Foot up and down, clockwise circles and counterclockwise circles. And when I do it with the next foot, oh, this is where it gets good. You'll see. This is a trick to a good kickflip. Or should I say, this is, one of the effects that having a good kickflip has on your body. Check this out. I'll be quiet. So those are my daily stretches. It's nothing crazy. I'm not an expert. I learned them a while ago, but I've been doing them consistently for, like I said, around 7 months. And they make everything better. They make everything easier. And it doesn't take a long time. It doesn't take a lot of space. You can do it in your room. If you don't have room, make room. You can do it outside. I have videos where I'm doing it at the schoolyard with my dog. If you don't have a schoolyard next to your house, you can do it in the street. Like, whatever, you get the gist of it. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll go even further. When I lived in the country, I lived in a town of 500 people, because it snowed a couple of times when I was at work all day. And when I got home from work, there's like fucking feet and feet and feet of snow. So before I shoveled the snow, I did my workout, and I would do it on a square of the sidewalk. And there was only one sidewalk in town, and it was on Main Street. And yeah, I would spend 3 hours shoveling my driveway after, but before that, I'd spend 10 minutes shoveling a square on the sidewalk, and then I'd skip rope on that square. And since it was the only sidewalk on Main Street, pretty much the only fucking street in the town, anytime someone would walk by, which wasn't that often, thankfully, I'd be skipping rope, and I'd jump out of the way onto the street, and they'd walk by, and then I'd jump back onto the sidewalk. Could I do this every time? No, I would fuck up a lot, but whatever. And it was in the snow, so it sucked. But, again, where there's a will, there's a way. So, it doesn't take a long time, and I'm sure, after a bit of practice, you could do all these stretches at least as well as I can do them, and probably go even further down, because as I've stated repeatedly, I'm not a flexible person, and I would love to become flexible, sure, but at the very minimum, I would gladly take being the way I am now after, stretching for just, a couple of minutes every day, because it does wonders. It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you want to do sports or if you want to sit on your ass, especially if you do either. Stretching is great. You can get hurt fucking sitting down. Your muscles can not only atrophy, but man, I used to be in pain all the time when I would sit down, or when I'd watch TV, or when I'd lie in a certain position. I would wake up in the morning and my fucking everything from my fucking wrists to my fingertips were numb. I thought I had fucking diabetes. But ever since I started stretching my wrists and my fingers and everything like that, it's alleviated some of the pain from constant hairline fractures and sprains over the years and in present day. So I don't have any numbness in the morning anymore. And no, I don't have diabetes. So fucking knock on wood. Praise fucking Keck. Thank you. So, that's it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And if you fuck up, I'm not going to say it's probably because you didn't stretch, but if you had have stretched beforehand, it wouldn't be so bad. So having said that, please leave a thought in the comments downstairs. If you guys have any stretches that help you out, let me know. Seriously, I want to know. I'm always fucking looking for ways to limber up my fucking ninja kick on my fucking skateboard, and it doesn't really work because I try to fucking kick like a ninja, but I end up kicking myself in the nuts with both feet at the same time. So help me out, guys. Let me know your fucking secrets. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope you all had an excellent weekend. You're watching Bridge Burners TV. Keep shredding the gnarr, my friends, and Chatelet.